Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. Today we are back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about everything that is going to be coming here with Season 2, which is very, very, very exciting. So we're going to be getting a whole bunch of new stuff in Call of Duty Warzone, as well as multiplayer, and finally zombies, which is very, very awesome as well. And I mean a lot of stuff for zombies, which is not anything to, shake a stick at. We're getting a lot of stuff here with Season 2. And so far, based off of everything that I'm seeing from this roadmap, it looks like Season 2 being delayed was a very, very, very good thing for the game and Call of Duty Vanguard as a whole. So this season, of course, goes live on February 14th, and the season name is Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone Armored War Machines Season 2. And again, as I said, it goes live on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So let's go ahead and get into everything. So we're going to be starting off here with everything that is coming in Warzone first, and then moving on to multiplayer, zombies, etc., etc., etc. Now, again, I will leave the full roadmap down below in the description for you guys to check out, including the article that goes along with it, because I actually have to go into my photo or my thumbnail program to actually blow up the image, because the image is very, very small and I can't even really read it that well. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time and go ahead and get into this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background, and here we go. So starting off here with the very, very first thing here within Call of Duty Warzone, we are getting 3 new map locations, which include the Chemical Factory, the Research Lab, and finally we are getting Rebirth Reinforced later on in the season. And the Chemical Factory and the Research Lab are both being affected in Caldera. They look very, very cool. The Chemical Factory looks very, very cool. It looks like one of those buildings that's going to add a little bit more verticality to the map, which is very awesome. And then Research Labs looks very interesting as well. And I'm sure in these 2 areas there's going to be some sort of story related to Warzone in there. And we're also getting Rebirth Reinforced, which I'm not really sure what this means, but still very, very interesting nonetheless. There are some more articles that kind of give a deeper dive into what all this stuff is individually about. We'll probably make videos on that either tomorrow or the day after. Next, we are going to be getting 2 brand new modes. One of them is going to be called Caldera Crash, which again, not really sure what that is. And we also get ourselves Rebirth Island Iron Trials, which I assume, and if I remember correctly, is sort of the competitive mode within Call of Duty Warzone, which is very, very cool. But again, I don't play this. I don't play Warzone very much at all. I think the last time I played it was like well over 3-4 months ago. So I'm not really up to date with everything like that, but I assume Iron Trials, and I think Iron Trials is actually a competitive Warzone mode, which is pretty cool for those guys who really, really like it. And then in Vanguard Royale exclusively, we're going to be getting a new vehicle, which is called the Bomber. And apparently, from what I've heard of previous information about Season 2, is that it is going to have, be able to have your full squad in there, a pilot, and then people who can drop bombs, which sounds very, very interesting. But again, we'll have to see how that plays out when we actually get our hands on it. Now, next here we have Search and Deploy event, which is, I'm not sure when this is going live, but it says we have ourselves being added the Redeploy Balloon, the Armored Transport Vehicle, the Portable Decontamination Stations, and then the Nebula 5 Ammo and Kill Streaks. So very, very interesting stuff there. Again, I won't really be covering Warzone stuff here on Season 2, only because I don't really play it that much and I'm not really a big fan of it. But there we go. For those guys who really, really like Warzone who watch this video, that is everything that is being added over there. Now for the stuff that I actually really care about and the stuff that's really excites me, we're going to be jumping into the multiplayer and the zombie stuff. And there is quite a bit of stuff coming overall in multiplayer and in zombies as well. So starting off here with the very two first things of multiplayer, we're getting 2 brand new maps. None of them appear to be remakes at the moment. We're going to be getting the map called Gondola and the map Casablanca. The Gondola map looks very, very cool. You guys know how much I like snow maps, so I'm very excited to give this map a try. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it flows well. I was very happy with Paradise when Season 1 went live, which was a brand new original map. Paradise plays really, really well, so hopefully they can keep that going here with Season 2. And then Casablanca looks very, very cool as well. It looks to be, Gondola looks like it's placed, or takes place in like the Swiss Alps, and then the Casablanca map looks like it takes place in like Africa or the Pacific, which is very, very cool. And again, hopefully those maps play really, really well. Next, for new modes within multiplayer, we're going to be getting Ranked Play Beta on day 1 of the season, which is very cool as well. I know a lot of people, well, I don't know how many people really enjoy playing Ranked Play, but I know that there are people out there who like it. So for those of you who enjoy Ranked Play, there you go. Very, very cool there. And this also brings up some thoughts with me about whether, if the CDL packs are going to go live on Season 2 as well. And what I mean by that, for those guys who are brand new to Call of Duty, is essentially every single year since Modern Warfare, they put the CDL skins or the Call of Duty League skins into the store, you know, giving usually a camo, a character skin from both the home and away team, jerseys of each specific CDL team and everything like that. So hopefully they add those, because again, you know, while you can actually buy real merch in real life, it's much harder to get. If I can just buy it in game, that would be very cool. This year I'm going to be supporting the Paris Legion and the Los Angeles Guerrillas, just in case you guys were wondering. So there we go. Hopefully they add those into with season 2 as well, but again, we'll have to wait and see. And then last but not least, for another new mode which is coming in season, we are going to be getting arms race, motorcycle, and tanks. Now this sounds really cool. I'm not sure if this is going to be like a sort of ground war mode like we got in Modern Warfare, or if this is going to be adding these specific vehicles to specific large maps. It kind of shows, the image of it is actually showing a motorcycle and a tank on a snowy map, which could be the map Gondola, but again, we'll have to see, but still sounds pretty cool, and hopefully it's a fun mode. I'll give that definitely a go when it comes out, probably in the mid-season update. Alright, so next with the content drops, you're going to be getting a Valentine's Day event, which looks very cool. One of the images here on the roadmap is actually of a like a pink teddy bear reskinned as the flame knot, which is really cool, kind of funny. And I'm assuming that with this event we'll have the same sort of stuff that we had with the Christmas event, which is basically a whole bunch of other things to grind for that end up giving you a blueprint, which I'm assuming is going to be very much themed around Valentine's Day. Now, that's cool. Again, I don't have any problem with the events. I wish that they were like old events where we got a new map, reskin map, all that sorts of stuff. But you know, the events that we do get in Call of Duty to this day aren't really that bad. I think that they could be improved, but again, I'm still pretty excited to see what they have to offer. Then we're getting a new vehicle here within multiplayer called the Gamma, which I'm not sure what those are probably going to be going on the arms race maps. And again, arms race sounds very interesting. Hopefully it's fun, hopefully it's good. We'll have to give it a go when it comes out, again, probably during the mid-season update. Now, multiplayer was actually kind of light content-wise, at least with new maps and stuff like that. Again, later on in the video, we'll talk about more stuff that's being added into everything, some of it around multiplayer and some of it around zombies. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into everything that is coming with zombies. And I mean, there is a lot of stuff here. Lots and lots of stuff here. We have ourselves a new map called Terra Maledicta, and I'll put, I'll make a dedicated zombies video probably tomorrow or the next day. I do more videos today, but unfortunately I have work at very soon, so I won't even be able to really get this video up until late. It's just kind of the way that things go. But tomorrow I'll be making videos on as much stuff as I can, including, more details about multiplayer stuff and a full dedicated zombies video. But as far as just scratching the surface goes, we're getting a new map. We're getting a new enemy called Zabala the Deceiver, which looks very cool. From the image that I can see here, again, it's not very high quality, unfortunately, but it looks like sort of like a 3-headed monster type thing, which looks very cool. Not sure if this is going to be a boss zombie that we get on the map, sort of like the Stormkriegers, or if it's going to be something else entirely, but again, we'll have to see. Now, on this new map, again, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like this is going to be a round base, but again, I'll have a dedicated video to this tomorrow. But we have new arenas, one of them being the Corrupted Lands, which looks very cool, sort of like, kind of giving me some vibes of like, I don't really know, but it's basically kind of very red area. We're also getting ourselves the Eastern Desert Arena, which looks very cool. And then finally, we're getting the Hall of Truth Arena as well, which looks very awesome. Now, as far as wonder weapons go, we're getting one returning wonder weapon with the Decimator Shield, which looks very cool. Sort of looks like a Margwa heart from Black Ops 3. And then we are going to be getting the return of the ray gun. Yes, I know we're getting a ray gun 5 months into the, 5 months into the game's life cycle. Take that with what you will, but still, it's cool. And again, everything that's coming with the zombies looks like a huge step in the right direction, and I'm very excited to give this new zombies map a go, as well as everything else being added. And then we're also getting a story quest, which is an Easter egg, which is, I know a lot of the zombies people are going to be very happy to hear that. Yes, the gameplay of zombies isn't that great, but a lot of people are really upset, specifically the people who are really dedicated to the zombie story, that there wasn't an Easter egg on Duran Fong. So this is very cool to see, and hopefully the Easter egg is good. We're going to get some more story information, and that's obviously very cool to see. And then we're getting a new objective called Sacrifice. Now, the image of this looks to be one of the big sort of the bad guys. I can't remember what his name is, but it looks like sacrificing a soul to that or something like that, so I'm not really sure. This looks sort of like a soul box type of objective, which could be very cool I'm assuming that's what it is, but again, we'll have to see. But again, that is the new objective. We're also getting a new ally, which is going to be a brand new field upgrade, which is called Forcana the Last, which the art design of this is very cool. So actually, new ally. Oh, okay, so Forcana the Last is actually the character, and then we're getting the new artifact that goes along with that character, which is essentially a field upgrade from last year's Zombies game in Cold War, and that's going to be called Wand of the Wilds. And this sounds cool. Again, we'll have to give this a go. But again, I'll have a dedicated Zombies video tomorrow giving all the details about all this stuff, which is very, very cool. And again, Zombies getting a huge update. And again, as you guys can see by my, positive outlook on this season, it seems like the delay is well worth it, and hopefully everything runs smoothly. Hopefully everything works well. As far as content goes, we are looking really, really good, and I'm very excited to give this season a try. And then last but not least, we're going to be getting new weapons, operators, and more, which again, we already pretty much knew this, but here is everything that's being added on the new weapon side of things. We're going to be getting the KGM40 assault rifle, which looks very, very cool. We're going to be getting the Whitley, which I think is an LMG, or vice versa. I'm pretty sure, from what this image looks like, it looks like the KGM40 is actually the LMG, and then the Whitley is the assault rifle, which looks very cool. The Whitley looks sort of like a bar, and the KGM sort of looks like a Type 99, Type 100 type of LMG, which is very cool. And then over the season, over the course of the season, we're going to be getting the Ice Axe melee weapon. And then we're going to be getting two new perks again, which are going to be Mechanic and Armory. Both of these perks look to be revolved around the new Arms Race mode that is going to be added, so that's very, very cool as well. And then last but not least, there are two more things. We're going to be getting new operators, Thomas and Anina and Gustavo. And Thomas is going to be coming within the Battle Pass, I'm assuming, and is coming in this or on day one. And then we're going to be getting Gustavo in season as well. So again, unfortunately, what's going to happen, which I'm pretty sure that most of you guys know this already, but if you have the first tier operator for the season 1, if you rank up that operator, you actually don't get access to the sort of chrome camo unless you buy both operator bundles, which is a really big bummer. So I'm assuming that this is going to be the same exact thing here. If you have Thomas, you get that guy fully ranked up, you're going to have to buy Anina and Gustavo to be able to get all those characters to have their blinged out uniforms, which I think is kind of slimy, but it is what it is. That's just what happens, and you can feel free to rank those characters up if you want to. But again, I'm assuming that's just what's going to happen. So unless unless they update the game to where if you upgrade these operators or you get these operators up to their full level, then you just unlock the camo. Like if you were to unlock atomic camo in this game in multiplayer, and then if you got another weapon gold, that weapon would have atomic camo on it. Again, it's kind of annoying that they're doing it this way, but again, 3 new operators, very, very cool. Again, this is a news video, not an opinion video, so there we go. And then last but not least, we have ourselves some new bundles, one of them being the Heartbreaker bundle, which looks to have an operator skin attached to it, the Machina Menace bundle, which looks to be a Mastercraft, and then last but not least, we have ourselves the Pack Leader Ultra skin bundle for one of the specific operators, and that is everything being added into Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone for Season 2. And there's a lot of stuff here, lots of cool things. And overall, I'm pretty excited for this season. I was excited for Season 1, and I'm even more excited for this season because there's so much content here within this season. I mean, Warzone has a whole bunch of new things, multiplayer has a whole bunch of new things, and for all the Zombies fans out there, Zombies has a whole bunch of new things, and all this stuff looks really, really cool. And I'm just very excited, and hopefully everything runs well. But I think at the end of the day, I think most people are kind of hoping that, when it comes to this season, that more than anything else, most of the bugs are addressed, if not all the bugs are addressed by the end of this season. That is, I think, where most people are at right now with Vanguard and Call of Duty in general. I think that people are just getting really sick of the bugs and the glitches. Again, I mentioned this before, but on the PlayStation 5, I rarely run into any glitches or bugs, thank goodness. But again, I know that some people can't even play the game, specifically on Xbox and PC. I know is where a lot of the problems are. So again, hopefully, while all this content is great, if the game is still broken, people will still not want to play it. So hopefully, they just take, basically fix as many of the bugs as they can to make this game the best that it can, because the content looks great, and then hopefully you guys think that the content looks awesome as well. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video talking about everything that is going to be added with Season 2 as far as the roadmap goes. And then tomorrow, as I mentioned, earlier multiple times throughout the video, I'm going to be doing a dedicated multiplayer video tomorrow, and then a dedicated zombies video tomorrow as well, kind of going a little bit more in depth about everything that's being added, because overall everything looks really, really cool, and I'm very excited for February 14th when this season goes live and we get the new battle pass, we get the new content, and everything in that nature. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, a like rating is always appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous episode or previous videos, I will leave the previous 2 linked down below in the description, as well as I will be at the end of the video as well. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about the season 2, and I will have gameplay on all aspects besides Warzone on the launch of the season on February 14th. We'll see you guys all on another Call of Duty Vanguard video very, very soon.